I'm Froggy, and here is a My Froggy Stuff mashup. This week, we are sharing a few of our favorite videos from our second channel, Create Something Fabulous. Our fabulous craft reviews. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Our beach chairs. Or lawn chairs, patio chairs, deck chairs. I think you get the idea. We made these, I think, about a year ago? Yeah, I want to say a year ago. And they're doing fantastic. They're holding up great. They're just made of popsicle sticks, paint, and glue. Simple supplies for a great project. And they look pretty close to the real thing. I mean, come on, this is totally a beach chair, a lawn chair, a patio chair. You know what? I'm just gonna call it a lawn chair. That's what it is, a lawn chair. So as I was saying, they look like real lawn chairs, only just about that big. Unless you make one for a smaller doll, because then it's like that big. Or a larger doll, because then it's like that big. Yeah. Only for the 18-inch doll chair, we used jumbo popsicle sticks, and we had to extend them by cutting them and adding a little extension so that we got them the right length. And we doubled them up to make them nice and strong, because 18 inches have a little bit more weight to them. And we wanted to make sure that it was sturdy enough. I think it is pretty cool that we can get a piece of wooden furniture for an 18-inch doll for just the cost of a couple of popsicle sticks? Yeah! That is something totally worth getting excited about. Just discovered there's a 40-foot tree called the dragon tree, and there's actually an insect named the Tinkerbell fairy fly. But wait, what's this? I can make 18-inch doll furniture using popsicle sticks. Yay! No, seriously, I think this craft is awesome, and it is perfect for the summer. What if your dolls want to lay by the pool? Of course you have to give them somewhere to sit. Frankie might not be in the mood for a swim.
Excuse me, but would you mind getting me something to drink? My circuits are completely fried.
That's right, this video did have a bonus craft for coconut milk. But I can't seem to remember where we placed it, so I'm just gonna have to make another one. Good thing these are pretty easy to make. Because trust me, you do not want to keep those dolls waiting.
Let's try to do better next time.
See what I mean? But whether it's at the pool, in the backyard, or on the beach,
do you mind? You're blocking the light.
We hope you have fun with this fabulous craft.
This is such a fun project. It's like all of your dolly needs in one little place, much like a real camper, which is the only way I will ever go camping, especially after my last camping experience. Okay, so let me tell you about that. We were camping in the woods in this little tent, pretty much sleeping on the ground. Oh, come on, you know we had all of the proper camping equipment. Yeah, well, that still didn't stop the wild donkeys from keeping me up all night. Seriously, wild donkeys and coyotes.
Why are you looking at me? I'm not a coyote.
Yeah, well, during that camping trip, sleep was impossible. And ever since then, I've said the only way I will go camping is if I have one of these. A camper with all of the amenities that I have grown accustomed to. Like a door, useful for keeping out wild donkeys.
Aw, man!
The door of our doll camper is functional. It can open and close. I decorated the outside of the camper with a string of flags like we made in our doll camper video. And then we covered the entire thing with little strips of paperboard and painted it so that it would look like that kind of siding texture. Now that took a little while. I pre-cut all the boards and then laid them after I did, and yeah, that took a while. But I think it was so worth it. It added a great texture to the front of the camper. And all of the paperboard was from recycled boxes, so yay, planet! The wheels are made of cardboard, then we just covered them with scrapbook paper and added a covered button. It's not really a covered button, it's the inside of what you would use to make a covered button. So I thought that was kind of cool for a little hubcap. Now, when we were designing this camper, we really wanted it to be functional and look like a camper. So when it's all together, it does look like one big solid structure. However, when you open it, you just have to take one side off the platform. You now have access to the inside. And when playing inside, I actually like to take both pieces off the platform so I can create this large living space. On one side of the camper, we made a kitchenette and some bunk beds. The refrigerator can open, and it looks like we have some leftover toppings from our hamburgers in there. We chose to make faux cabinets and an oven. However, you can choose to make them functional by just following our kitchen tutorial. And that would give you a lot more storage. However, we just added a little shelf above the window so we could put like pots, pans, cookbooks, things of that nature. There is also more storage underneath the first bunk bed. So yeah, there's lots of places to hide little things in this little camper. On the other side, we made a large eating area for the dolls to have their meals. If you're worried that the table might not be sturdy enough, you can always push a toothpick up through the bottom before you glue on the paper tubes. And finally, we have a small bathroom with a cabinet, a toilet, and a sink, and then there's a mirror right here if you can see it. But yes, we left off the shower. However, if you want to turn this into a shower, I think you could easily just run a shower curtain pole across the top here with a shower curtain hanging down. Then you can just remove the toilet and, oops, not break the toilet, but just remove the toilet, and then the dolls could have this like as a shower area when they need to. And good, the toilet is not broken, but it was pink. This is an original Barbie toilet, and there's always a lot of pink, and I just didn't think that pink matched the decor, so I covered it with a little piece of fluffy material to make it look like it's one of those fluffy seat cushions or toilet covers. You know, I don't know if they even make those anymore, but I thought it was pretty cute and a great way to be able to still use my Barbie toilet without having it clash with my decor. So this project pretty much has all of the amenities of a real dollhouse. So if your dolly is in need of a new home, then this project might be one to consider. My number one tip is take your time. This project did take me a little longer than usual. I can usually build a box room, like a cereal box room, in about 2.5 to 3 days, whereas this whole project took me 4 days to complete. I spent one whole day on just doing the siding, and trying to get around all of these curves took a little bit more time. But I think it turned out pretty good, and this is definitely one of my favorite projects, mainly because it's just so different. I mean, we built a room, but we split it in half, and we made the sides round, so yeah, that's kind of cool. And now we can go camping and enjoy the great outdoors from inside the camper.
What's up?
Move along, donkey, move along. And we hope you have as much fun as we did building your own doll camper. What to do in the backyard on a summer afternoon. Our dolls were bored. I am so bored. Can't make snow angels because there's no snow. Can't roll in the leaves because they're still on the trees. And maybe the dog chewed up their skateboard. So when I saw in the comments that someone had requested a slip and slide, I was like, that would be perfect. I remember how much fun I had as a kid on the slip and slide. I'm talking the first warm day of summer. We were heading for the slip and slide. One of the neighbors would be setting it up. Well, maybe we wouldn't want Mother Gothel out there. Let's try Carmen's mom instead. But she might want to change her outfit. Better. The adults would get everything set up, and it is very important to wait until they are finished setting everything up, as I painfully learned 1 year.
Yay!
Yeah, a dry slip and slide is no fun. It's like getting a carpet burn, but on plastic. So always wait until there is water on the slip and slide. And we got this water hose from our garden supply video. It's pretty awesome because you don't have to use actual water for your doll slip and slide. But can we use real water? Well, I did, but I was outside and I only used it for photo purposes. I didn't like spray it with the water hose or anything. I just put a little, a couple drabs of water here and there for the effect. And I put water on the doll's hair. Wait. I'm not in my bathing suit. Like I was saying, we just wet the doll's hair to make it look like it was a working slip and slide. So you can use a little bit of water, but I'm thinking that too much water will make the tape unstick and then it'll all just kind of fall apart. But if you do the plain slip and slide, then you should be okay. And when I was little, we didn't even have slip and slides like this. I mean, these have like cool bumpers on them and archways. I've even seen the kind that have like water that sprays from one side to the other and you slide down between all the water. I mean, how cool is that? We just had a plain piece of yellow plastic and a water hose. And I thought it was
the best thing ever!
And that's why when we decided to do this project, I was so excited because it is so simple and it's using recycled materials. I mean, seriously, you can probably do this project in less than a minute. If you make the simple slip and slide, all you need is a bag and a pair of scissors. And the simple one would be waterproof because there is no tape involved. Awesome! However, if you feel like stretching those creative muscles, you can always take it a step further and make the one that has the bumpers and the archway. And you can actually add multiple archways. I mean, you can really just have fun and get creative with this project. But what if you don't have plastic shopping bags? We mentioned in the video that you can use plastic table covers. These will cost about, $1 to $1.99, and they come in tons of colors and they're solid colors, so you don't have to worry about trying to hide logos and stuff from the store. Unfortunately though, they are a lot thinner than the shopping bag plastic, which can be a little bit of a problem if you're trying to take photos or film outside and the wind keeps trying to take it away. I did use the plastic tablecloth for the American Girl because it just gave me so much plastic, but honestly, every 5 seconds it was just right out of my hands. And I was out there chasing it all over the yard. Come back! So if the dolls don't have room for a pool in the backyard, this is a fabulous alternative for some summer fun. And we hope you have as much fun as we did making your own doll slip and slide. Our pool. Or should I say pools, because we've kind of made more than one. Well, you can never have enough pools, right? Actually, that's not always true. Space can become an issue.
Aw, man!
And it's very easy to get overcrowded. But I love this pool because it's flat and easy to make. Plus, it can be large enough for our 18-inch dolls to enjoy. Most of our 18-inch dolls have cloth bodies, so going near any actual water is kind of out of the question. Ah! I'm kind of thirsty. But with our little pool, water is not a problem. And the dolls just kind of float on top. Well, I guess she's not really floating. Alright, just float away. Yay! And since it is flat, when playtime is over, you can just put it in the closet or under the bed or something. But I am always creating something. So I needed a space that was multifunctional. Can you tell I talk with my hands a lot? Children, time for dinner.
Coming, Mom.
Hat off. So we created our doll backyard in our soccer field video. But it didn't have the pool then. It had the soccer field because it was a soccer field video. But what was so incredibly awesome about this project is that the soccer field doesn't have to stay a soccer field. You can switch out the bottoms and make it pretty much whatever kind of room you want. Like a tennis court, baseball diamond, a grassy backyard, or our new favorite addition, the pool. And when we were thinking about making the pool to fit the backyard, we thought, well, we could make it the same as, the first one, or we can just make it a little different. And that's what we did here. We made it actually able to
hold the dolls, or the dolls can actually go in the water like substance. Anyway, you gotta see it. So we pretty much cut like a big hole out of a whole bunch of cardboard, which, you know, didn't take like forever. Okay, actually it did. But it was awesome because now our dolls can get in the water. See, because there's like a real hole there, and you just gotta change out the plastic top for the one that has like the hole in it. Then just fit it around the doll. So the hole is right there. And now it looks like the dolls are actually in the water without actually putting them in water, because I'm really not a fan of putting dolls in actual water. They have a lot of cavities and spaces. See, like under his arm, water could seep in, and then it's just sitting there and it's getting all yucky, and then your doll smells. It's just a really horrible process. And this is just my personal opinion. And I totally understand wanting to put them in water because, you know, it's like so fun. But, you know, the afterwards part is just, you know, not so much. But this project is so much fun because not only can the dolls go swimming all year round and have like a little tiny mini waterfall, which is so cool, but you can also change out the background and the scenes of this space to do pretty much whatever you like. And the fence, oh, the fence is so cool, because we can change out the trees for the different seasons. And we can use it as a place to store our extra pool surfaces. What's really awesome about these projects is that since they're made of cardboard, you can pretty much make them whatever size you want to fit whatever doll you want. Make it bigger, make it smaller. It's really easy to resize using the same instructions. And I really like the way the furniture came out for this project. It's kind of like modern or contemporary. Something that you would actually probably find in real life. I thought that was kind of cool. The vases and the tables are one of my favorites because they are just so easy. I think their simplicity helps them to look a little bit more real, kind of like something you would find at a real store. And the little vases there, well, they're just it's a wooden bead. They come pre-painted, and we just glued the plastic plants inside. And I thought, well, that looks pretty cool. So I guess you can tell that I love this project. I think that the combination of the doll backyard and the pool is so much fun, and we hope you enjoy making your own as much as we did. Thank you for joining us for this My Froggy Stuff mashup. Let us know what mashups you would like to see in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at My Froggy Stuff and the Frog Vlog. And we will see you next time. Bye!